So who of you listened to the lecture?
I did.
Patricia did. Who else?
I tried getting on this morning. I couldn't access it.
Huh.
Okay, that's good because I'm gonna walk you through it today, and we are recording, so I make YouTube video out of it. What we did, we was preparing for the Ascension Flash. Preparing the body because it will be high frequency. So like your house wiring wouldn't be able to tolerate any higher voltage than it's designed to. It's the same with the human body. So we was preparing it so that we can hold higher frequency. So we're gonna do that today. And also we're gonna be in the Ring of Ascension today. Catherine will introduce us to Quan Yin. So that's what's on agenda for today. So let's go into meditation. So let's be here and now in present time. And let's bilocate to the Ring of Ascension. And here we are sitting in company of the Sophia Dragon tribe. Catherine, could you please invoke the directions? I will unmute you.
Okay. In the north, we welcome in White Buffalo Calf Woman, she of 1,000 white clouds and thunder, and the White Buffalo Star Nation. In the northeast, we welcome in Isis, she of 1,000 names, and with her we welcome in Saint Germain and the Violet Flame. In the east, we welcome in Hathor, she of 1,000 voices, and the Hathor Star Nations. In the southeast, we welcome in Green Tara, she of 1,000 stars, and the Syrian Star Nation. In the south, we welcome in Mother Mary, she of 1,000 roses, Mother of Mothers. In the southwest, we welcome in Mary Magdalene, she of 1,000 angels, and with her we welcome in Yeshua and the Order of the Magdalena with Joan of Arc. And in the west, we welcome in the beautiful Quan Yin, she of 1,000 waters, and with her we welcome in Mahavatar Babaji. And in the northwest, we welcome in the Sophia dragons, she who births sovereign creators, and the highest angelic order, the seraphim, assisting us with our divine sovereignty.
Thank you, Catherine. So visualize yourself sitting in a circle with all these beings from on high, all these ascended masters, and we are each sitting in a chair. In the meditation which we will be doing today, we will be aligning with Arcturus and receiving energies from Arcturus through the crown chakra of the etheric body here in the Ring of Ascension. And then we will transmit them through our etheric feet into the body on planet Earth. So we are sitting in a circle with all these ascended masters. We will continue working with them this year, as in the year 2021 is the year of return of the divine feminine Christ. Last time we focused on Gurintara, and today Katrin will introduce us to Quan Yin. So go ahead, Katrin.
Okay. Quan Yin, she of 1,000 waters. Quan Yin spent most of her ascension training in the star system of Pleiades. She only had one lifetime on Earth, a very dramatic lifetime. This was her final lifetime of self-mastery. She was born to a family in Northern Asia. Her birth name was Yoshinami. She was born into a village bordered by lush jungle forest. She desired a simple, peaceful life, asking her parents to send her to the convent of Taoist nuns. Her father had other plans for her, and it was customary to marry off the daughter at the age of 14. But she didn't want to do that. She wanted to go to the nunnery, and her father became tired and grew tired of her repeated requests for this, and she suffered many beatings from her father. Just before her 13th birthday, her village was invaded. Homes were set on fire. Quan Yin was brutally raped and beaten and left to die after witnessing the execution of her parents. As she laid there, thinking she was dying, she became aware of an angelic-looking man urging her to flee and go to the jungle. Eventually she did. And she survived on roots and herbs, amazingly alone in a fractured state of consciousness from all the trauma she had endured. But she did this for 4 years. She viewed herself unworthy and dissolved into self-hatred, consumed by grief. She was about to end her life when again she became aware of a presence of the man who beckoned her to be at peace. He calmed her with his presence and promised never to leave her. She finally realized he was a living master of light. He stayed with her for months, maybe years. In Quan Yin's words, from my abject grief arose a deluge of shadowy retaliation and projected anger upon this man who only offered me peace. He did not need or want anything from me. He simply came to pray for me. His service of divine love was offered in his full majesty, for he came as a soul unified with the totality of light that shone out from his eyes. He was an authentic embodiment of sovereignty, and his presence transmitted the possibilities of that sovereignty, of that sovereign reality for my fractured mind to consider its return to wholeness. This confounded and enraged the intricate web of my suffering state. I would yell and curse. I would lash out in confusion with too many words that didn't even feel like they were mine. Hiding for days, I would refuse the food he would offer me, enraged by his patience. I would stamp on the altars he built in honor of my true name. His divine love beckoned unknown territory within me, and I howled as a wounded creature lost in my own night. No matter how I retaliated, he never reacted to me, nor seemed to even see the darkness that consumed me day after day. When he looked at me, I felt his all-consuming gaze summoning the light within me that I thought was lost forever. In the medicine of his relentless divine love, I became a vessel torn open, emptying out the agony of my suffering, but not yet filled with my own Holy Spirit. Eventually, she softened to his persistent compassion and peace and started her healing process with him as her patient teacher. She learned about the medicine of water to heal wounds as they sat day after day next to a beautiful waterfall. She was visited by Tara on the inner planes and was asked to dedicate herself to embodying the mantra of compassion, Om Mani Padme Hum. She was preparing to become a vehicle of compassion and grace for those suffering from the same diseases of self-hatred that she had. She finally accepted the embodiment of compassion fully, knowing her true name as Quan Yin. Her beloved teacher, who was Mahavatar Babaji, left her by the waterfall for her to pursue her mission. She was visited by the angel of Great Commission. The angel's message was that it was time for her to return to the world of men, women, children, town smells, death, and struggle for more life. Her sanctuary must be bought. She realized that her sanctuary must be brought within her wherever she went. She did not know what she was to do or where to go. All she knew was that she was to carry the vase of compassion given to her by the angel, following the divine guidance of water, and offer her teachings for living compassion. So she returned back into the world as both student and teacher of her own divine feminine Christ embodiment. Before her return, she was visited by the Sophia Dragon and Babaji. She was initiated as a teacher of Karuna compassion for humanity, which is helping to relieve suffering. The greatest of all suffering, says Quan Yin, occurs when you refuse to have compassion for yourself. So Karuna compassion begins with learning how to love yourself first, holding all the parts of yourself throughout every present moment and in every circumstance. Thank you, Quan Yin.
Thank you, Catherine. So what Catherine said in the end, that's the most important part of understanding compassion. Compassion is all about self-compassion and love. As you may know, I'm very passionate about the Course in Miracles, which is channeled by Joshua. It is one of the most radical teachings of all times. And compassion is not mentioned at all in the book. According to Joshua, compassion is actually you want to help the person. Compassion, in third dimension, we know compassion, just like love, for somebody else, another human, animal, or planet. We love or we are compassionate about objects. We are asked to be loving and compassionate in our life. Because when you go into compassion for a person or animal, you are entering a state of co-suffering. So in third dimension, it is acceptable, right? We would like to be kind and helping and understanding and help. But from a higher dimensional perspective, you raise up above the problems because you know that the outer reality is an illusion. It is a dream, it is a hologram, it is a game. So if you are compassionate for somebody, you are actually saying, yeah, your suffering is real. While the suffering or the whatever may be happening is part of the divine plan. You have created it yourself. It is predestined, so you can learn from it. From the soul's perspective, there's nothing wrong There's no bad things happening in our lifetimes. Soul, love, experience, no matter what it is. So the teaching of compassion, the karuna of compassion, karuna is the Sanskrit word for compassion. It's about self-love. Self-love is a prerequisite for ascension. You'll have to love yourself so much that there's no more separation. So that's the teaching of Quan Yin. So let's go into the meditation again, and we will be doing the meditation that Giuliano was leading last night in the monthly lecture. And this is a preparation for the ascension or for the flash. So we open, so remember, once again, we are sitting in the Ring of Ascension in a circle with all these ascended masters. We are sitting in our chair so that we are able to transmit energy through our etheric body into the physical body. And we position ourselves just above the North Pole. North Pole is the planetary crown chakra. Open your crown chakra in your physical body and open your crown chakra in your etheric body. And you feel free to go back and forth from the physical body and etheric body as we will be transferring these energies. So we open up with mantra or statement. I am a bioelectromagnetic being. And I am able to communicate with another bioelectromagnetic beings in the galaxy and the universe. I am a bioelectromagnetic being, and I am able to communicate with another electromagnetic beings. We open our crown chakra and we align ourselves with Arcturus. And we are asking for the blue Arcturian healing light. This light is entering our etheric crown chakra, filling our etheric bodies. And through the feet of the etheric body, we are transmitting this blue healing light into the physical bodies on planet Earth. And now scan your body. Scan your body. Look for any misqualified energy, any implants, attachments, entities, any malevolent bacteria or viruses, any disease, no matter what it is. Bring it to the forefront of your consciousness. Body elemental to help you with identify everything that is in need of healing. And now once again, we focus and the blue healing light from Arcturus, entering the etheric body, and through the feet of the etheric body, it's flowing down into your physical body. Healing light, blue Arcturian healing light. So now at the time of ascension, we will receive a burst of light, a flash of light, which will be of very high frequency energy, which will help us to transmute this body so that we are able to live in a higher dimensional reality. So we will now prepare to receive this burst of light or flash. Get ready. Flash. The light is filling up your etheric body and is transferred down into your physical, mental, emotional body. Feel this tingling. Get ready for the second flash. Ready? Flash. Receiving and transferring. The next flash will be an even higher frequency. Get ready. Flash. These higher frequencies are enhancing the healing process and the removal of any of the misqualified energy. And one more flash. Get ready. Flash. Now feel Feel into these sensations, these higher frequencies are eliminating, overriding any lower vibrational frequencies. So that was the blue healing light. And we did this healing on our own. Now we will do it on behalf of humanity and the planet. And now we are asking the ascended masters we are working with, we are asking them to work with us. And they will be contributing with their unique frequencies and energies. And the light we will be transferring will be the rainbow light. And we are positioned just above the North Pole, the planetary crown chakra. And the energy will go into the North Pole, and from North Pole it will go all around the planet, and it will go into the new sphere where it will be available to all of humanity. So let's get ready. Flash! A flash of rainbow colored light is filling up your etheric body, and it's being transmitted through your feet into the North Pole. Visualize Aurora Borealis at the North Pole. See these rainbow-colored frequencies and energies entering the new sphere. They are going all around the planet, throughout the planet. So remember, we are sitting in a circle with ascended masters. We are a coherent, resonant energy field. We are united here with intention to bring on a divine intervention on all dimensional level on behalf of humanity. May the divine plan unfold in its divine timing, with ease, with grace. We will do the flash one more time. And this time, we will direct it to the area on the planet of your choice. Get ready. Flash. You are transferring it through your feet, through the feet of your etheric body. on the planet into the area you have chosen. Oh. Now, once again, feel into the presence of all these ascended masters we are working with. We are entangled on quantum particle level. We are coherent energy field. This means that once we go our way today, we will forever stay connected. We are forever connected. We are one. And let's get ready to leave the Ring of Ascension. Traveling down, entering our physical body in perfect alignment. Grounding ourselves. Feeling into our energy field, feeling into the body. Feeling into the heightened energy, this shimmering light. Which we are now emitting into our collective, into our cities of light. We are radiant light. We are love and light. May everybody on the planet be able to receive this. Receive this heightened frequency. In preparation for the ascension. And with gratitude in our hearts, we say thank you for all the help we have received. We love you, we honor you, we are one with you, and so it is. So welcome back. You can unmute yourself. I wish I could do it for you, but I can't. So unmute yourself. Hello, hello.
Thank you.
Are you okay? Anybody dizzy? Nauseous? No? All good? Anybody would like to share?
I've been a bit low energy for the last week, so just been taking it easy, staying home.
Yeah.
But, that definitely felt really good. It gave me a good boost. Felt like
Yeah. So energies has been intense lately. And I wasn't gonna do this Zoom, but then Catherine said, let's do it. We feel much better afterwards. And we do. Huh?
Yay!
that we did.
Yay!
I felt really nauseous and dizzy last night after the lecture. And I did it one more time this morning. So this is my third time in 24 hours. So I am ready to explode. How was it for you, Francine?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It was peaceful, and I found the blue light soft, very soft, and it was interesting. I've been working a lot on myself, and every morning for 2-3 hours before I get up, and since I can, so it was another nice energy burst, and very peaceful and calming, and I felt motivated to send light to the four corners and to that whole area and to our states around here, so everyone can find some peace.
Yeah. So did I. Who else focused on four corners? What else? Emmy?
For me, it's the first is the experience when you mentioned Arcturus. I've seen the different faces of Arcturians. As usual, every time there's that kind of thing, I hear during meditation, I always have vision in my mind of Arcturians. I couldn't figure out yet who they are, but there's always those images. And even before you mentioned about the rainbow of light coming out from our etheric body, showering the earth, automatically for some reason, there's already that kind of imagination in my mind, imagining that, rainbow colored light. And it's always a good experience, setting a pace. Every time I join the group meditation, it gives me a sense of calmness and a direct and deeper experience of how it feels to be in a different dimension. And it sticks with me all throughout every day, every moment that I live my life, because there's, it's easy to be pulled by the 3D mindset, 3D situations, but the regular activities or practices or actions that gives us that 5D or higher dimension experiences leaves us with the feeling, allows us to live our daily life, really living that higher dimension lifestyle. And
Yeah. From a higher perspective.
Yes. Seeing things in a different.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And the traumas of Quan Yin is the first time actually that I heard about Quan Yin. And yeah, so really it appealed to me personally because, you know, the grief Ariana knows, you know, I just came from grief. So it's really the trauma, the grief that we go through that empowers us and help us realize, you know, how to really be in one with ourselves. Like right now, I start living on my own in our house and being alone. So it's really empowering, you know, listening through to what who Kuan Yin is, gives me now an understanding of why I have to be living this kind of life right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for that. I think it's wonderful that we all get guided to put the energy into different areas, and that everyone has their own personal guides and helpers that help us do that. And I was guided to show you a couple of images of Quan Yin, if that's okay. Share these. Put it up a little closer. So this is Father McNichols. I remembered his name now. He did the other image that I have of Mother Mary.
What was
But
his name again? Say it one more time.
Father McNichols. He's from
Okay.
Taos, or he was from Taos. And he does beautiful images of light beings and saints. And I always thought this was a rather unusual image of Quan Yin. Not how I would have imagined her. But after hearing that description that Catherine read, it really helped me connect to it more. And I have one more image of Quan Yin here. And I'd like to share that one as well. If you can see it, I don't know that you can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One more thing I would like to add to the compassion. So when you are compassionate about something in third dimension, you are actually going in judgment. You wouldn't feel compassion for an object if you didn't judge it in first place. So that's why we are asked to stay neutral and observe it as observe it. Be the observer. Be neutral. Be the observer. Of course, help if needs to be, but don't get drawn into the drama. You don't need to be suffering along. So focus on self-compassion, self-love. You can't help anybody if you don't love yourself. You have to heal yourself first. Then you can help others. Caroline?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all. I always feel good to be part of group meditation. I connect with my medicine wheel here and see myself as part of a channel of energy to around our place and to myself for all of the good things that I would like to happen in my life and in my dreams that I would like to accomplish in the year ahead. So yeah, so I see myself in my place as really channels, and I try to energize myself in the area here, and as connected to all of the other medicine wheels here and with in the 5D, in the fifth dimensional, as connected with the Arcturians. So thank you so much for helping me be grounded, and to also, it feels good to kind of like amplify your energies when you do group, when you are in group. So I feel good and I'm grateful for that. So wish you all gratitude and good year ahead.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it will be an interesting year, but we are here together so we can empower each other and support each other. Well, thank you everybody for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good to see you. It was
Nice
good
to see
with you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Light.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Adios.
Adios. Take care.
Bye-bye.